Hi everyone, welcome to Josie's Creative Corner. Today's kits are Christmas based, and let's see what's in your kit first of all. I'll just take one out. So your kit will have 3 card bases. Now if they're too large for you, just trim them down. We have 3 gold bases to go on it, and again, if you think they're too big, trim them down. We also have 3 papers, and we're using these today. I probably will cut them in half so that I have enough, for 2 cards. What else do we have in your kit? Now, let's pop that out. So we have a gold and a white of this die, a gold and a white of this die. Maybe I should tell you the names of the dies. That will help. So the first one was a diamond and lace. The second one was the lacy diamond. Now I have added those ones in, but we won't be using them today, I don't believe so. The third one will be that one, and it is the eyelet diamond. Then we have a Merry Christmas die, and it does have a Christmas, and then the Merry you have to build it yourself. I will show you how to put it together when we are putting a card together, but they're not very hard. All you do is follow the outline. So you put your Merry first and your Christmas, or you can actually do it the other way around. Put your Christmas down first, glue it down, and then your Merry on top if you want to. I like it the other way around. So how many is in there? There is 1, 2, 3, 4. There should be 4 Merry Christmases in there. You have a number of poinsettias. Let's get rid of these ones. So we have 3, 1. So we've got 3 of each size. Beautiful. And we have a number of gold and white leaves. So we'll get started. Oh no, we don't. We also have lots more. So that's 1 packet. The next packet has some poinsettias, and the one after that, let's see what that one has. Some tiny little ones and some smaller ones, and we got Rudolph and Santa and one of that. So there is 2 Rudolphs, 2 Santa, and 2 bags, just in case you have issues when you are coloring it in. We have plenty of poinsettias and plenty of greenery and gold. Now the only thing you have 1 of are the special die cards, obviously. Okay, we'll put this away and get started on our cards. Coloring in, I have used my textures today. You can use pencils, you can use inks, you can use anything you like. I'll just grab the number off of my shelf. So I'm going with reds, greens, yellow, browns. Let's see what we can get out of this box. Okay, so get a few reds out. So I've got a few reds here, and let's get started. Well, we started with Rudolph nose. Also, with my textures, I have a colorless blender, and that is really good for giving it some shadows. And I always clean my blender and my lighter colors after using it. So I've got with a darker one. And then with Rudolph, I'm not sure what color I'm making him. Let's see what color this is. Yep, a nice little brown. And as always, I am not the best at coloring in, so I'm very quick. Now you might find Rudolph didn't cut properly. He actually has a tag to hang him. You use scissors and snip it off, and same at the bottom. Okay, and then we'll do his face. And this won't be quick, huh? Okay, you don't want to sit here and watch me color, so I'll do it off screen and I'll come back and show you what my Rudolph looks like. In the meantime, Santa, again, I did very similarly. I picked colors that I wanted and I colored him in. And then the most important things are my poinsettias. Now what I do with my poinsettia is I will make some red ones and some green ones. So just getting them off the mat, I've only just cut them. And then of course the ones that we're going to coloring with these ones. Again, my poinsettias, I went for my reds. And I really want to color quickly. Which one is this one? This one is red. We want the light red. Deep one. There we go. Light red. I start with my lighter color. And I do the whole thing at once. And I just color the center because I'm going to put some pearls in it, so you won't see the different. nice. And you've got the dark green in the center with the lighter green sides. Okay, so we'll put them aside. The poinsettias, I did plain green on the outside. Let me get one out. We'll do a little one. So where's my green again? And we'll go for the light green. So just very easily coloring them in. And then I think I went the wrong way around, but that's all right. Blend them all in. And then while that is working, I'm actually gonna go and do another pass very carefully. And then I'm actually going to do a little bit darker. I might take the other one on the tips. And that gives us a nice poinsettia leaf. And I did exactly the same with the red. Did some red ones, and I colored in my little hollies. And let's put our card together. Just get rid of all of those, and I'll be back and we'll put our cards together. Okay, so I've got my card bases. My gold goes on top, and I've decided to use this paper on top of that. Looks quite nice. Okay, so I'll get my glue and we'll glue them down and start layering our cards. So my first layer is gold. Actually, I'm going to turn it inside out. And this one on top. Okay, next I have my little collection of die cuts in here. So I'm going to put my gold one down first. And my white one on top. Now, I might not have used enough glue to hold it down. But the good thing is my hot glue, when I put my flowers on it, will hold it down without any problem. So that's it. Next thing, we want our Merry Christmas. I want to put my Merry Christmas up. So I've put my little Merry Christmas bits in here. So I've got Christmas. Let me find Merry. Okay. Yep, I like that. So they are a little bit fiddly, but they are so worth it because they will look fantastic when it's all done. This one is very fiddly, but a little bit of glue will hold it without too much trouble. So if you start on one end and slowly place it down, now leave it to dry, and that is just gorgeous. Next thing, what are we gonna do next? So I want that there, and I think I'm gonna use the flowers that we colored. This one's here. Okay, so I want to find my Merry Christmas up. So I'm going to use some cardboard. You can use foam tape or anything else that you have in your craft room. So if you use a lot of foam tape, cardboard is a good replacement for it. It's just boxes that you receive at home. As long as they're not too thick, I just use the thinner boxes, and that's perfect. Actually, I'm gonna go there. Oops. Beautiful. Next, we'll wait for the hot glue to warm up, and we'll start layering our poinsettias. Okay, so my hot glue looks good, and we're gonna start layering. And I'm thinking I will like this one at the bottom. I'm just giving it a little bit of shape. I want these cards not to be too thick. My cards normally are too thick, so that way we can actually melt these ones. I'm gonna pop this one right here. Then my little one, I'm again going to give it a little bit of shape. And I'm going to pop it on top. Excellent. Some leaves. where you want your leaves and just add them. I'm just adding them here and there just to make it look nice and full. Oops. Might add some more down the bottom. Oh, sorry, let's see what else we got in a little. We got some gold. And what else we got in here? Some white. Now, these ones I just want it to be very small, just a tip of it showing. A bit of the gold. And some more down here, I'm thinking. I think I quite like how this one looks. All it needs is a little bit of glitter. Remove the web. With this one, what I'm thinking of doing is if I chop it in half. Yep, I like that. I can go down here and up here. I'm thinking maybe some white. This one I will cut properly because you're gonna see it. Maybe some gold. Needs a little bit down the bottom. A little bit of gold. And a little bit of white. And I think I'm happy with this card. All it needs is some glitter and some frills in the center. I'm thinking down here. Yes, I quite like that. So we're just going to color, put some glitter on it and frills. Okay, so for our next card, let's get our card base. I'm going to use this one, I think, and gold. Okay, let's layer it up. So gold, and this one. Come on, you. There we go. And then I'm going to use my diagonal. I'm going to use my hot glue just because it's much quicker than anything else. There we go. It's not quite in the center, but as center as possible. And then my white one on top of it. And while they dry, I'm going to do my Merry Christmas again. So I'll pop that one aside. Let's see if I can find another Merry Christmas. There we go. That's and Christmas. Christmas, beautiful. So same way. and Y. Again, the Christmas is a little bit awkward, but nice and slowly we'll put it on. Hi, baby. Start at one end and I'll slowly put it on so that it fits in there. Now, in case you haven't used this type of dies before, I'll quickly show you. I'll get another Christmas out. They are quite malleable, so they're quite delicate. So you can stretch it out. So when you're putting it down, if you follow the base of the writing, start with one end, add it on slowly, it will look really good. And then we're just gonna add a little bit more glue on the spots at the top. And that's our Christmas done. And I'm going to add it to the top here. These ones I'm going to use the poinsettias that we've got. So I've got a couple here, a couple here. I've got some greenery and some whites. Okay, I think that's going to look quite cute. This one, give it a little bit of a molding. I haven't colored the backs this time. I normally color the backs of my flowers, but you're not gonna see the backs of these ones at all. What else do we want in here? Maybe some greenery down here. I think that will look quite nice. I think, yep, that will look nice there. And then I might pop in some golds and some white. Let's see what we've got. You. Now, if you really want to, you can actually give your leaves a little bit of a shape. Now you can use a shaping tool or just give it a little bit of a shape with your fingers, and it gives the card an extra dimension. And again, these cards were designed so that Australia Post will just take them as a card. There's no thickness to it, almost no thickness compared to our other cards. So you won't have any trouble posting it. Okay, so I'm put put a little bit more up here. A little bit of white. Oops. I'm actually gonna put some more gold on that one. I really like the gold. Okay, and that's our second card done. They're very nice and quick cards to make. So I'll see what I can do with the center, and I'll come back with that one. So I made this one off screen. So all I did is finish coloring in my centers. I layered my gold and my white under the Merry Christmas on top and my center on top, and that's my third card finished. Like I said, all very nice and quick. Should be able to have all 3 cards done in less than an hour if you're really fast like me. So I've gone back through my kit and I've made a couple more exactly the same. So I didn't do a second one of these, of this one, but I went back in my stash and I cut these ones, and I cut another. Let's see if I can take you out a little. There we go. So I've cut another gold and white out of my stash, and I actually made a second card with what I had left over because I have that paper. I didn't want to not use it. And then I went and I made a second card of this one. Now obviously you don't have those dies. They are on sale in the shop, so you're welcome to give us a message. We have plenty of those. Same with this ones, and of course these ones. In your kit there won't be enough dies, and there probably won't be enough Merry Christmases because I only believe there was 4 in your kit. I'll triple check. But you should have plenty of flowers and white frills and things like that. You can always add a decorative die that you have at home. So that's it. That's the 5 cards that I made today. I'll put them away. And I almost forgot, we're not done. We haven't glittered or put centers in our cards. So we're going to do that now. Let's go out a little. That's it. Okay. So first one will be this one. So today I'm going to be using our Orange Crushed Plus. Now, there are a few ways you can do that. You can do it using hot glue or just your normal everyday glue. I will try using hot glue first and we'll see how it goes. Let's see if it worked. Ah, that looks really good. Look at that. Beautiful. And obviously the hotter the glue, the better it will work. So let's try the center one. Now this one needs a big dollop. See how it looks. Yay, I like that. That it came out really good. Okay, we'll do the rest of the cards. Let's get rid of those webs first. Okay. Look at that. Fantastic. And the last one for this one. Now, if I don't press it down, it will actually make it into a bulb. Like that. They look really, really good. Now, these ones won't need as much because obviously they're much smaller. So I'm just gonna pop a little bit down here. Just enough that it will peek out from under there. Maybe a little bit more. Look at that, that looks fantastic. And then I'll turn the card around so it's easier to work with. And I'm going to do a little bit down there. Stay. And it looks like I'm using a lot, but I'm not actually, because I'm going to put it back in the tray, put it back in my container. Look at that. Oh, that looks really, really good. Okay. Oops. That's come out really nice. Okay, and I'll do a little bit there. And because the glue is still a bit warm, I can turn it into, move them around a little if you need to. Excellent. And that's that one. So I'll keep doing my crushed glass. And then we'll do the glitter. Like I said, it looks like I have used a lot, but it is all in the tray and it will be going back in the container. So we'll do that right now. I'm going to use this one. Let's see if we can go a little bit out. Oops, not that way. There we go. Now, where are we going to put our glitter? Just another hot glue gun. And so I'm going to use a different technique for glittering today. So I'm going to use a sponge and I'm going to put a whole heap of glue on the mat. And get my first card up. And with the sponge I'm going to pick up my glue and pop it where I would like my glitter to be. Now, different sponges will give you a different result in looks on how it looks like after you finish glittering. We do have quite a few different sponges in stock. And turn it around. And of course, if you want more glitter, just keep going with it. Don't want the crushed glass in there. So at the moment there is a lot of, it looks like there's a lot of glitter there, but it needs to dry, and then whatever hasn't stuck down will pop off. So I'll put it aside to dry and do the next one, and then we'll come back to it.
I look at you and it's easy to see you are that someone I've been trying to meet. I got your number, won't you pick up the phone? Don't leave me hanging on the dial tone. Think back to the night that we met, jumping in the pool, talk to you, dripping wet. Nervous when I speak, so I trip on my tongue. Never thinking you would be my number one. Nervous when I speak, so I trip on my tongue. Never thinking you would be my number one.
Beautiful, so that's it, all done. Let's bring them back and have a quick look. So that's our first card, and like I said, when it dries all the excess glitter will fall off and you get nice and shiny poinsettias. Now hopefully you can see all that shine. Get rid of all that gold, the glitter on the gold. Look at that, beautiful. And let's see, the other one is dry as well. Look at that. This one I might go back and put some extra glitter around here. I'm not 100% sure because that's got, you can see the beautiful sparkly there. It's got a little bit there, but I'm not sure yet. And again, all around there. And I am going to put some more here. It's not glittery enough for me. Now, those other ones are not dry yet because they have a larger amount of glue. It's taking a little bit longer to dry. So what I'll do is I'll come back with those in a couple of minutes and show you after they've dried out. And I will actually put some glue more on this one. Okay, glue, glitter. Okay, I'll leave it to dry and it will look like that. Just glittery, not white. Okay, so final view. Let's see if we can get a good look at these cards. Let's go out a little. Oh, wrong way again. Okay, so you can see how beautiful and glittery they are. Let's bring some light down. And then we have these ones, and finally these ones. Unfortunately, cameras don't show glitter very well, but in life they are really, really nice. What else we got here? You'll see the glitter on that one. There we go. If I hold it that way. And if I hold it that way. If you're looking straight at it, you can just see some glitter, but at an angle. They come out really, really pretty. Really pretty Christmas cards. And they're very easy. Like I said, took us a couple of hours to do everything from start to finish. So that's it. That will be our class this week. And hopefully we'll see you there. If you have any questions, just send us a message. Like I said, everything is in store. Our classes are in store as well if you are interstate. Our dies are in store. Just any questions, yell out. Bye for now.
They say I'm young, they say I'm dumb, but what they don't know